Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to the Sky Factory 3. Enderman. I hate these guys. They've been trying to take over my base, pretty regularly, actually. What's happening is they're falling from the mob tower. They get down here, take damage, and then teleport around. It's really annoying. We need to fix that with an ender tether, but in order to get that tether, I can spell maybe 1E. Alright. In order to get that, we need an unstable ender pearl, which requires wither dust, which requires wither skull, or something of that matter. So just kind of something we can't really deal with quite yet. We can continue making better loot bags, and that's really about it. So yeah, last time we were working with autocrafting and refined storage, and today we're going to kind of continue with that, as well as some other things. We're going to do some miscellaneous things just to kind of get things working a little bit better. So I brought the crafter down here. We have a crafter full of stuff. We have something to make all the things we need, an interface, so we can put items back in the system, powered furnace, all that kind of fun stuff. But we need to do a lot of work. So, first things first, I want to work towards, we need to make more storage, but in order to do that, we're going to need more, not basic processors, silicon. And I don't like using the refined storage silicon. I think that Ender.io silicon, it is Ender.io, is a lot better. So we're going to need to make a sag mill. So let's go ahead and start off with that. So the sag mill, we're going to need capacitor. We're going to need a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're going to be making a sag mill so that we can start working on stuff. By the way, I realized I made a mistake. This was set to iron. This is supposed to be a dust sifter, so I fixed that. We're not getting that much dust at the time, and might want to figure out a better way to do that. We might add in a barrel or something for sand to give all the sand to this guy or something. I don't know. We'll figure stuff out. But I have a ton of stuff in here, and we need to get this kind of extracted relatively soon. So we're going to work towards that today and some other things. So basically the plan is to kind of improve our systems, make more power. We're actually doing good on power production, but during the night we don't have enough power storage to last. So that's kind of an issue. We're going to want to make, let's see, we're going to want to make a couple of capacitors, but let's just make one for now so that we can make, let's see, we need iron bars. Eventually we'll have all this kind of auto-crafted, but that will be a little bit still. So we'll get that, and all we need is some more flint. Now can we put all this stuff? No, not all of it. Okay. So we just need a little bit of flint. I have plenty over here. Let's grab a stack. Why not? And yeah, we're gonna just continue. We're gonna make this machine so that, can I put you in there yet? Nope. We are full on storage. So we now have a sag mill, and I want to teach the system a processing pattern. So sand. Can I do 2 sand? 2 sand. Let's do 3 for good measure. But what we want to do is, excuse me, is teach the system how to make well, as much silicon as we can. So we're going to tell it 4 for 1. And the reason we're doing it that way is just because it's going to be better in the long run to have a little bit extra. So sag mill, We'll go right here. We will have extract always active. Put some flint in there. It doesn't really matter. And we just need another crafter. Now, I would like to make, like, for right now, let's try to make 3 crafters. Do we have enough stuff? We are missing silicon. Alrighty then. So do I have 10 silicon sitting around somewhere? I might. So I've been working on the chickens as well. We have an orange chicken now, so we can mark him off our list. So, orange chicken. Now, have we gotten the gold chicken yet? Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. So there's some silicon. Not very much, though. So what we can do, and this is kind of a cool thing, we just come over here. Can we make 1 crafter? Just 1. No, we are still missing. Okay, something is not or dictionaried. And I have a feeling it's one of these guys. Printed silicon. So it's going to be in here. You are or dictionaried. So why, oh why do you not like me? So to craft that, it needs to craft 1 basic processor. Okay, it needs to make more than I have, I guess. Oh, and we can't put that in there. So let's take some items out, put item in, and now will you make my crafter? Yes. Okay, cool. Once we make 1, then it's going to be pretty straightforward to get more. So while that is processing, let's go ahead and start working towards better power storage. So I want to make a couple vibrant capacitor blocks, and that's going to require a lot of capacitors. So let's make 8 capacitors. That should be fine for now. So we have basic capacitors. In order to make capacitor banks, we're going to need 2 of those plus a double layer. So we're going to need to make a double layer capacitor, which should not be too difficult. We just need some gold redstone glowstone. And this is something else that we're going to teach the system how to make. But that will be once we have the next machine. So for now we're gonna, well, we have a alloy smelter right here, but I want to keep a couple of them. We're gonna make another one for down below. We're gonna have a bit of machines that are just going to be for us. We'll probably put them in this corner once we get rid of some of this other stuff around, and that's just gonna be kind of our workstation. As we need to make things, we can. That's kind of the idea. So ore processing will be on this. They'll have power up there, and I don't know what we're gonna have down below yet, because I think the center platform is gonna be where all of our automation is and whatnot. So do we have the crafter yet? Currently waiting for destruction core. Okay, so it's still making stuff. Is it working fine? I don't actually know if it'd be working fine. Oh. There's no space. Alright, so this is the issue that we're running into. So I was making some patterns earlier, and there's no space in the system for them. So what we need to do is clear up some room. That'll make the patterns, which are right there. Put those in there because why not? And see, I need one more vibrant alloy, But yeah, see, our power system is keeping up with everything, but it's just a matter of we don't have enough stuff currently. So there is a double layer capacitor. Now, if we want to make a capacitor bank, we need 6 energetic alloy. So there's 2. So once we have that, we will go ahead and make the upgrade. So do we have the crafter yet? What is it working on? Might be out of room again. It's probably still cooking and all that kind of fun stuff. So hopefully it works just fine. Hopefully we don't have to do too much. And oh, that would probably be the problem. Yep, okay. Whoops, I forgot to set that to always active. So that's the problem. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Let's put some of this stuff away. And what we're going to end up doing in the very near future is expanding a lot of things. We're going to have a lot of auto-crafting. We're going to move this. We're going to be moving things around, make things look nicer. But it's just going to take some time, honestly. So, Mr. Red Chicken, you can go back here. Don't need you in here anymore. And we literally just need to wait for one of these guys to give us a gold chicken. That's the idea. So while we're waiting, I have some other things that I want to work towards. We're going to work on getting more jetpacks today, but in order to do that, we're going to start teaching the system how to do more stuff. So we have a sag mill now. We can actually teach the system, if we take a look at the double layer capacitors, how to make coal powder. And that is something that we're just going to remove those. Coal gives us coal powder. So that is nice and easy. And we have the crafter yet. Oh my gosh, what are we waiting on? It's missing redstone. Because I used some redstone. So we're going to just take all the blocks of redstone. That is something else that I'll probably teach the system how to do. And that should be easy enough. We can teach it that those two things are the same. Alright, cool. We have a crafter. Which means we can head downstairs and start making some stuff. So, with silicon, do we do it like so? No. Alright, so we just need to wrench this guy until it's like that. He is going to get silicon and coal dust. And then we just need to make like 3 more crafters. So actually let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, is it 5? Yeah, 5 more crafters. We are missing sand and iron. Okay. Well, that's relatively easy to deal with. We should have some sand over here from our chickens. This might be a good source of sand in general. So we have some sand, we have some iron. We have plenty of manure, which is disgusting, but it's chickens. They're chickens. They kind of do that. That's snad. Not the same thing as sand. Do we have any other sand just lying around? One of these days I need to make a mass quantity of sand. So can we make like 2 crafters? Can we make 4? No, we're still missing a lot of sand. Sand is the bigger issue. So what we can do... let's see. Let's come over here. This is getting very full, which is not good. Let's grab a stack of iron or 2. Put the lapis, the coal, the redstone in there. That's not actually redstone. And I guess let's where is my other pickaxe? This one. Let's go ahead and just make some sand the old-fashioned way. And then what we'll be able to do is go ahead and make the crafters and just start expanding things. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a bunch of recipes for things like storage disks. And that is going to be kind of tricky because I want to go straight to 16K. Now, do we have the resources for that? Not really. But, might as well, you know? So, let's go ahead. There's gravel. And this will be quick enough. So, once we have all the sand that the system needs to make all of the silicon to get all the processors and all that kind of stuff, we'll be good to go. So, perfect. That should be good. We can put that away. Let's see if we can put the sand and iron in there. And can we make our 5 crafters? We're still missing... We're missing 7 sand. Really? Okay. Let's just make 4. And we can do that. Perfect. So we have a bunch of energetic alloy now. I'm going to go ahead and break these 2 guys. And fairly quickly, we're going to upgrade them. So it's going to go from a million each to 5 million in total. We're going to put you right back there. And we're just going to put another cable there for right now. Now, eventually, we're going to move this stuff around. But that should... Yeah, we are now increasing power, which is what we want to see. So let's start teaching the system how to make some things. As you can see, it's currently making... I have this grid active so that it only shows what we can craft. And I have it like this so that we can easily see... Why are capacitors there? Oh, we do have capacitors on craftable. Okay, cool. I have it like that just so we can easily see what all we have available to us. What all we have in the system that is craftable. So what we want to start doing is we want to start looking at the storage parts. So we know how to make glass, we know how to make silicon, we can make all this stuff. So there's that. That is easy enough. And then we're going to want to kind of continue on. So we know how to make basic processors. And I don't really care if it's OR dictionary or not. That doesn't really matter. So that is 4K parts. And then we can make a 16K part. And then we do this. So that would be everything we need for the 16K storage. Now, are we going to be able to make that quickly? I don't know. Are we going to be able to make that at all? I don't know. We'll find out. So, this thing is really slow. We should probably speed it up. So, refined storage has upgrades. I do not know what the upgrades look like or what they're called. Speed upgrades. So, sugar upgrades. Okay. So, we're going to teach the system how to make this as well. And so the upgrade is easiest thing. There we go. Let's put that stuff away. We can manage some of that. And then we're going to want to teach the system how to also make the speed upgrades. So something like that. And now this is something we can go ahead and put into the system. Everything else we're going to need crafters for. So that's kind of what we're doing is we just make a bunch of crafters and then we can start automating everything we could possibly want. And then eventually it'll be great. So it's just one of those things of kind of ramping up. And that's the key. We just slowly ramp up production of everything and we'll be good. So this guy can get the speed upgrade. But everything else is going to go into a crafter. So once we have one of those, we'll set it up. And, you know, I don't really like that thing there. Let's put this in here for now. So we have 2 crafters. That is great. So what we can do, pop down here. And these should all be connected. So if we go look in a second, we should see all this stuff, well, there. So that's just something I want to double check before we really do much more. Hey, cool, he actually gave us something. And you know what, here in a little bit, we're gonna go see something. Alright, let's get everything kind of, well, nice and neat in our inventory so that we can make more upgrades, larger bags. Eventually we'll have that auto crafted. I'll figure out a way to do like probably do something like a round robin style, but we'll get that taken care of soon enough. So we have 2 more crafters. Is it making anything else? No. So one of these crafters is going to go for where we're going to eventually have the alloy smelter. So let's put this one right here, wrench him downwards, and then we're going to put the other one here. So let's go see if we can make any more storage drives. And that's kind of the question. So if we look here, they're all there. So what we can do is, can I tell it to make like 2 of those? We are missing a lot of sand. Okay. Can we teach it to make like 4 speed upgrades? We're missing some sugar. Okay, that's not too bad. We have some sugar cane, sugar reeds, whatever they're called. So can we make 4 of these now? We certainly can. Alright, so we just need a ton of sand. And that's kind of an issue. So what did I want to come over here for? Honestly, I don't know. I'll be blunt. I have no idea what I came over here for. But okay, probably want the quartz enriched iron. I don't see any more of it, so let's not worry about that. Alright, so with this we can go ahead and start making more stuff. Do we have the speed upgrades? No, it is currently processing them. Oh, please don't tell me it did the other ones first. Okay, it is at least smart. Okay, cool. So we need some more eggs. Pretty sure I have a skeleton somewhere. Put that there so we can grab our skillet, so that we can easily make more fried eggs. They're not scrambled. Hey, we have 2 gold chickens now. Awesome. Put that there. We will grab the chickens, put them back in the pen, and I'll set up more later. So not too much of a concern right now. We have like 15 iron chickens. Let's just do this. Half a stack of fried eggs. Nice and easy. Being a chicken farmer is probably the best way to go about this. So, alright, where were we? We need to work on a couple of things. So first of all, we need more storage. So what's a good way to get sand? Let's look that up. Sand. What's the best way to get sand? We can do fire and dirt essence. That would get us a lot of sand pretty quickly. I think that's a good idea. So let's make fire. We already have dirt essence. Can we make my favorite item, the garden cloche? Lanterns, those are easy enough. These are incredibly easy. So let's make some garden cloches. Now, if you're not familiar with garden cloches, they are we need treated wood. Do we have any treated wood? No. We don't have any creosote oil either. Let's see. creosote oil, we can only get it from coke oven. Making coal coke. So that's going to have to wait. Because that requires more sand. So that's a bummer, but also kind of whatever for right now. So I guess we should just go ahead and do the whole, don't need that on us right now. Flint pickaxe, let's grab a thing like that. Let's grab a ton of cobblestone. And I guess let's just go ahead and do one of these. And we'll just stack up like so. And just get a ton of cobblestone. But this will give us a good bit of sand. Alright, good enough. Go ahead and break all of that. And just put all of this down that we can. So getting a lot of sand is pretty much something we're going to have to worry about later. The way we're going to probably end up doing it is the essence. But in order to get to that point, we're going to need to make a coke oven. And maybe that's something we'll start working on next time, so we can get into immersive engineering a little bit. And I think that'll be the other platform over here. We'll have all of our immersive engineering stuff kind of set up so that we can get what we need, which is, for the time being, creosote oil so that we can make treated wood so that we can make garden cloches. And that is probably going to be the most powerful item ever because I haven't really explained this, but if you've seen any of my other series, you should know that I love the garden cloche. Probably one of the best items in immersive engineering. It is super broken. If there's any sort of agricultural stuff you need to do. Because what it does is it grows plants, and it grows plants fairly quickly. It requires power and water to do that, but it's well worth it. So let's just grab as much sand as possible. And can we make, honestly, just one? Let's see. Disc. One disc. We are still missing 37 sand, so almost enough. Let's take out some sponges and stuff. Actually, I need to take out stacks of items. And we need, like, this much. Let's do it where there's not cobblestone blocking in something else. Oh my god, Cinderman. I hate them so much. And we'll just do that. Cool. So yeah, we just need to get some more storage, more crafting, all that kind of stuff. I might go ahead and make the alloy smelter here soon, just because I don't know that we need to really have it right now, but we can teach the system how to make like vibrant alloy, and energetic alloy, which will be super useful. I thought this was unbreaking. I guess not. Oh well. Let's grab some flint. I have some flint on me. What am I doing? So there we go. I guess let's go ahead and get the rest of this. Cool, so that's only 30. We need a little bit more. And we'll get more storage. So that's kind of the idea. Now something I want to see. So it's starting to get night, so that means our solar panel's not going to be working. We might actually have enough power for the night. I don't know yet, but that's something else we can do once we know how to make. Once the system knows how to make like vibrant alloy and energetic alloy, we can start working on. Basically, we teach the system how to make whatchamacallits, the capacitors, and everything will be great. So that's kind of the idea. Let's get some sand. Perfect. That should be enough sand. So if we throw that in there, and we say disk, make me one of these, it will go ahead and start doing it. Now, do we have the upgrades? We do. So let's go ahead and put these guys into the system. Now, eventually, we'll probably get like a. We'll probably go ahead and get like wireless stuff, or put another crafting grid down below. I don't know which one we'll do. We'll figure it out. But you know what? I don't like sorting by quantity. Let's sort by ID. I think that'll be better. Just because of what just happened. The items like to move. But so it's going to make a bunch of glass. It's going to make a bunch of silicon. And it will get there. So what we can do in the meantime, so we can't do the garden cloche. We'll worry about that next time. It's going to require a lot of sand, so I'll go ahead and make just a ton of sand off camera. But what we are going to need, we're going to need a disk manipulator. So that's something we'll worry about later, but we're also going to need an alloy smelter. So 3 furnaces, 1, 2, 3. We're going to need cauldron. One of these guys, and there we go, alloy smelter. Pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and put him right here, and we'll get those guys powered up with capacitors eventually. Always active. That is the most important thing. And how's our power doing? It's draining pretty quickly. So what I'll probably want to do is eventually we'll probably want to get another source of power. Don't know what we'll use yet, but we'll figure something out. Anyways, let's go ahead and make some more recipes. So energetic alloy, as well as vibrant alloy. And that should be enough for now. So we'll get these guys in here. And yeah, this is going to be an alloy only. So it should be fine. Let's go ahead and put a bunch of flint in there. And we should be good to go. So, we can teach the system how to make a bunch of different things, like, we already know how to make capacitors, so let's go ahead and teach the double layer capacitors. Everything there is known. That's fine, or dictionary is fine. I don't care too much about that. And then the octadic capacitors, which is going to require us to also make glowstone. And eventually we'll probably want more patterns. So all of this stuff is now known to the system. We can make it at will. And it will be great. So, is there anything else we want to do right now? I guess let's go ahead and get some chicken stuff taken care of. So we're going to need, magenta is next. So magenta chickens breed from purple and pink. So we're going to have to skip magenta and let's go straight to purple. So purple is red and blue. We have those. Blue can also get us cyan. Do we have cyan? No, so we can do just colors right now. So we're going to want you, Mr. Cactus Green. right there. We're going to want Mr. Blue back here. And Mr. Red, just right there. So that should be okay. Mr. Snowman, you need to go back. Go back home. Okay, so we'll get these guys going. It'll be great. We have a gold chicken now. Oh my god, it's a zombie pigman. So put them in there. And find gold. There we go. Awesome. So the last thing I want to do, other than kill this Enderman over here, because I hate the Enderman so much, we are going to drop off our inventory best that we can. Do we have the disc yet? Hey, we do. So that just yeah, that gave us a lot more storage. Let's go ahead and put everything away that we don't want. And we're going to do some stuff so that we can get this guy completely on here later. So that's going to be the other thing. So we have our jetpack, we have pants. Do I have a pair of boots that I can wear? I feel like I do. We have some gold boots. Why not? It's armor. So I want to go to the nether, and we're going to see if there's any chickens here. And that's pretty much it. So, do we have any awesome, amazing chickens? Once it loads, of course. Takes it a minute. No, but we have a nitro creeper. Okay, so, is it comma? Yes. We're gonna fly over here for just a second. There's a chicken right there. I want that chicken. We need to dodge. Alright, we got it. Who cares? Let's get out of here. We got another quartz chicken. That is gonna be awesome. So cool. Let's go home. And yeah, that is exactly what we wanted to do. So we now have another quartz chicken. We can mark them off our list. And that's going to allow us to get a lot of other things as well. So, where is nether quartz? He is right there. Perfect. So that is a good way to get nether quartz, by the way. Soul sand is the other way, but honestly, that guy right there is going to do us work. So, I'm going to upgrade this chest, I think. Let's get that going. That's pretty easy. It's just a piece of wood surrounded with iron. And one last thing that I want to do before we go, and I'm going to wire this up between episodes. Now that we have more storage, we need to well, start collecting all the stuff from our sifting. And the way to do that is an importer. So we're going to teach the system how to make this. Let's go ahead and teach it to make like 30 more patterns. That's not... okay, how about 10? We can do 10 more patterns. So that'll take a second, but what we want is an importer. And actually, if we ever want to teach the system how to make the interfaces, this is going to be required. So put that there. It knows how to make all that stuff. Let's go ahead and put this down below. And what is it still making? Is it making another disc? I don't remember. Did I tell it to make 2? Otherwise, it's just making a lot of glass. Oh, it's making the glass for the patterns. I knew that. Alright, so let's go ahead and tell it to make an importer. No, not glowstone. ID. So importer. Make an importer. So it will do that. It will make it pretty quickly. And then all we're going to need is, I have to remember shift. Let's make like a stack of those. And this will just take a second. But once we get it, all we have to do is wire things back up. And we're going to need to go into the air for this, but it's going to be kind of awesome. So let's put our jetpack back on. And we just come down here. So I think the chest is full. Maybe not. We put an importer there. And as you can see, this chest is, well, it's full. So all we need to do is wire it up. Let's just go right here. This would be easier with a better jetpack, but can't really be too picky. And oh, good. That was a little bit worrisome, just because flying like that is not fun, and if I had to go back, I wasn't gonna want to. Alright, you should be gone. Okay, do we have enough cables? Yes. Alright, so what we should see is if we plug this to the system, which we're going to do something like this, so that we can have cables going basically everywhere. And something like this. Perfect. Now, if we run over there, I don't know how quick this thing is, but I guess we'll find out, like, right now. It should start. It is not quick at all. Can I reach it from right here? Haha, I can. So let's get 4 more speed upgrades, and that'll put everything into the system. So this thing will probably fill up fairly quickly. Speed. Let's get 4 of those. What are we missing? Nether quartz, sugar, sand. Of course. You know what? Let's just... We don't need these guys currently. These guys are nice, but we don't need all of them. So let's just grab 3 of these guys. And we'll put them in the importer. And it'll be great. So what this is doing is it's importing everything. So that should be a lot faster. Yeah. So it will eventually catch up. We could probably help it take all the gold. We have a lot of gold and iron, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but we have a lot of it. I hate you, Enderman. I hate you so much. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think next time we're going to start working on a couple different things. Primarily trying to get into immersive engineering a little bit, as well as just continuing to make progress with everything else. Should be pretty straightforward, should be a good time, and yeah, we'll just continue doing what we've been doing. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. We have over 1,000 gold. That's a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!